Yo, 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 what's the deal? It's your boy Wave. And we about to run this Lakers versus Miami. Lakers versus the world.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James. Ingram is out there with Doncic. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Wold in at the 4. And for the Heat, Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hero against Ingram. Here's the teardrop. They retain possession. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. James kicks to Doncic. Going inside, and Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know Greg LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
That free throw good from Doncic. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
All free throws good from Doncic. And every time, Brent, they're written off. The Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
Here's Rozier. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Rozier.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's James. To the middle. Bull, that's good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 6. And James pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he missed on that real quick.
And he makes that one. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Now, here's Rozier. 17 points in his last outing. Hero with the screen on Doncic. Here's Rozier. Here's Adebayo. Got a hand on it. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lakers passing it around. On the wing, Wiggins. Over Bull. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins is a good mid-range shooter. When he's in a rhythm, faced up like that, he'll take it.
Here's Ingram. No good that time. Great D that time from Hero.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
It's deflected. Rozier against Ingram. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hayes, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Bull, a screen on Rozier. Got a piece of it. Wiggins surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Rozier. Now, here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
That one drops. He ties it up. It is still early in the season, Greg. You'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of record. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Now, Hero, after Luka Doncic's miss. Taken away by Hayes. Here's LeBron. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're contesting shots and have all. Also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Ingram against Hero. Now here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Hero. Rebound by the Heat. Knocked away. Ingram with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Miami. Doncic against Adebayo. And they double up Doncic. And a wide open look for James. And he's good on the 3-ball. LeBron's got 6.
Over his long career, James has worked on his three-point shot. Kudos to the King.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 6. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
2 points, that one goes.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Rozier kicks to Love. Poked away. Adebayo.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Doncic against Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Adebayo kicks to Richardson. Back to Adebayo. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
Here's Doncic. And James gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. That's now 8 points for LeBron. The Heat trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Unloads from 13. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic passes to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bull can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Lakers leading by 8. Ingram kicks to LeBron. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. LeBron's got 10.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Over to the left wing from about 19 feet.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And that one's good. Doncic.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And so here is Miami, a 12-point game. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Rozier against Doncic. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists here tonight. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And Josh Richardson, continuing to develop his overall game, has such good height at the 2-guard spot.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Doncic against Rozier. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Passes it to Rozier.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ryan's checked in for Adebayo. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kevin Love. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Hero kicks to Rozier. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Ingram against Hero. Unloads. And it's Ingram missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Doncic with it. But now by Anderson. Bull can't hit. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 7. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That 3 off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Doncic kicks to Hayes. There's the dish to James. Out to Ingram. Over Rozier. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. The Heat trail by 7. Rozier looking around. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical when he has to, even if it means taking on the contact.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Bull. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 6. For the 3. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Jovic passes to Rozier, and the 3 ball is good. Rozier's got 6 points.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Hachimura, no good. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Abaji. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Los Angeles with another miss. Miami trailing. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Jovic. A miss that time. Would have put him up. He got it up. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Reddish. And it's Abaji in at the point guard position.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Down low, here's Henderson. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Here's Abaji. Rozier defending. They get a hand on it. Rozier with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Jovic. He kicks it to Richardson. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Terry Rozier.
Now in the game, number 55, Duncan Robinson.
Outside Robinson. There's a screen. In the corner, it's Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Richardson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
The evolution of Josh Richardson is going to be very exciting for this organization. When he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shots, look out.
Swiped it away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Looking to end the run. Lakers working the ball around now. He's off on that one. The Heat leading by 4. Over in the corner, Hero. Pass to Jovic. Robinson on the wing. The shot from the low post is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Heat have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And Anderson kicks to Richardson. The pass to Hero. Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Higgins is checked in for the Heat. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
And the Lakers with possession here. 9-point game. Yep, that one goes.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Heat.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Now Hero, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Josh Richardson. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Rozier. Lakers trail by 8. To the inside, here's Hayes. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Rozier. James against Wiggins. Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Doncic against Rozier. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. And Hayes throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run. Doncic against Rozier. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic outside. Tipped away. Ingram passes to Doncic. Over Rozier. Doncic, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Doncic, it balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguarded.
Here's Jovic. Kicks to Anderson. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Rozier, and he jams it with authority.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
To the paint. Miami grabs the miss. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero passes to Adebayo.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Rozier against Doncic. Rozier into the lane. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and again, Miami with the triple.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's LeBron. He can't get that one to fall. Wiggins with some nice D. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to Rozier. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 29 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Now, here's Richardson. After Luka Doncic's miss, Richardson the pass to Anderson. Four on the shot clock. The shot and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 16. Richardson against Ingram. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Wiggins. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Richardson against Ingram. Richardson kicks to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, I know you love how Wiggins makes a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, because you get a guy that's that talented, Kevin, to buy into being a defensive player the way he has. Wiggins shuts down lethal wing players in this league. So hard to find guys who can do that on top of scoring 20 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Rozier. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Doncic feeling it out. Back to Ingram. LeBron James on the wing. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
The Heat leading by 6. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. Now the pass to Adebayo. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Orlando.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by the Lakers. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. Pass to Jovic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. Almost, but it rolls out. Lakers trail by 6.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
And he makes the first. Love's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Josh Richardson. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Doncic. And Rozier pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hayes, no good on the free throw. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Goal against Adebayo. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting. 29 seconds left in the first half. Doncic outside from 20 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Doncic has got 23.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And it's good. 2 points.
And when Rozier goes on the drive, he's relentless. Even the contact can't throw off his shot.
Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And so we wrap up the first half. Heat lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Halftime, here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. Maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'll give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No, they already have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Heat.
A big factor has been the difference in the free throw attempts. They're putting their heads down, going to the rim, and forcing the defenders to react.
Yeah, you have to appreciate that. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Lakers trail by 6. We've got Kevin Love. Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Adebayo. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got 20 points.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Here's Doncic, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Heat leading by 4. Now Rozier. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Offensive rebound. Out to Ingram. Back to Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Ingram missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Wasted no time on that one. 19 points in the game.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you. And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat. Miami leading by 5. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rozier finds Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. James on the drive. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
The Lakers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Free throw good, LeBron.
You know, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Back to Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
He's slam dunk by Ingram.
He's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rozier against Doncic. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 8th assist in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic to the rack. He gets that one. Doncic has got 29.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Love outside. Pass to Adebayo. Pass to Rozier. takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 23.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Bull, the pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Rozier. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, James. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 11 points.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyler Hero. David, what's the news there?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for...
Nah, I'm just running into I was just running into
the Heat. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. Now it's an unfortunate... blow to them so early on in the season. See how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
And it's Doncic missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The pass to Adebayo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Could come down the selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Well, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
The Heat with the lead. Rozier with the ball. 27 points for him. Over to the wing. 18 feet out. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Rozier driving the lane. Makes it off the glass. Rozier's got 29.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Doncic dishes to Ingram. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Heat leading by 4. Passes it to Rozier. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Bull finds Doncic. Back to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out left to the wing. Back to Rozier. Love wide open. He fires. And again, Miami with the triple.
It helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
Here's LeBron. Wiggins with the block. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Wiggins outside. Down low. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rozier against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. The 3 from LeBron. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Richardson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Lakers trail by 11. And there's the drive. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Richardson. Love outside. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Back to Love. Lets it go with a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Releases. Here's Hachimura. And the layup is good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Hero on the wing. 12 points for him. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Miami making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
1:49 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Jovic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers trail by 6. And here is Hachimura. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
The Lakers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Miami leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Here's Richardson driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes. Richardson's got 9.
Well, the D can't give Richardson that kind of lane to the basket. He will jump all over any available space.
Here's Vanderbilt, and that one drops for him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
There's the pick. Richardson with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
A moment now to see the stats for Richardson, how he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Vanderbilt kicks to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura finds Reddish. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 5. The kick out to Anderson from the arc. The shot will not fall. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
A big-time effort for Jerry Rozier. Providing a lot of energy. For the Heat. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. To the left side wing. Jovic, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Jovic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Here he goes. Stolen by Anderson. Miami leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Kicks it out to Richardson. The 3. Jovic, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Inside, stolen by Anderson. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Wiggins. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Vanderbilt. He kicks it to Reddish. Vanderbilt, a screen on Rozier. Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
I like it when Cam Reddish decides on pick and rolls to attack. He's coming right at you.
And the pass to Wiggins. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Scores off the crossover.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Vanderbilt, a screen on Wiggins. Reddish, the pass to Vanderbilt. And good that time.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Passes to Wiggins. Fires the 3. Again, Wiggins missing. Lakers trailed by 3. Now, here's Reddish. Here's Vanderbilt, and he makes good on the layup.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room, and that one drops. Rozier's got 33 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Terry Rozier.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wiggins assertive on the drive that time, going right into the foul while he was shooting.
He doesn't get the second one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
So they take the lead.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And the basket by Rozier.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Pass to Rozier. Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Reddish's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Rozier to the wing right side. Drills it from outside. Jovic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Heat. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here's Reddish. Covered by Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Hachimura the screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Miami's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Against Ingram. Here's Adebayo. And Bull sends it back. Ingram left side. Kicks it to Bull. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bull is screen on Richardson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Clock at 6. There's the feed to Bull. And the shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Hero. And Bull sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Here is Love. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bulls got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
On the wing, Doncic. Richardson covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Adebayo. Charity swipe shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Robinson. Richardson against James. He feeds it to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Heat trail by 4. Now Rozier. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And the power of Adebayo. Get off me.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Heat. Ingram passes to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Step back shot. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the dunk by James.
Pounding the offensive glass, that's a winning strategy from LeBron. No shock.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. He takes it in. Howard down with both hands.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the way it is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Right wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The wing jumper off target. Here's Hayes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Terry Rozier. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
And that's number 4. Definitely something you keep track of as we move forward.
That free throw, no good.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years. It hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Reddish with the ball. They set the pick. A special move before the shot.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
And here's Adebayo. And it goes down 2 points. Adebayo's got 34 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Rozier kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. That One falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter. And the Lakers call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance team. For your Heat Youth Dance Team. Give it up for your Heat Youth Dancers, everybody.
Lakers leading by 6. Now here's James. Ingram wide open. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Adebayo, it's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
There's the pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Back to Rozier. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And the shot goes in. Ingram's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Rozier with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. LeBron with the block. And they get it back. Adebayo with the bucket. Lakers leading by 11. Pass to Reddish. Rozier with the steal. From 13, Reddish grabs the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And they double up James. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
The Heat trail by 13. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Rozier's got 39.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Hayes, no good. Taken away by Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
LeBron against Wiggins. They set the screen from past the arc. No good from LeBron. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 10. Here's Love from the arc, and the Heat another 3.
Got to know where Kevin Love is on the floor. Even from way back, he drills that one.
Now here's Reddish. Rozier defending. Reddish's shot is good.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Misses. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. We got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Step. Hey, let's go. Ezzy? Okay. Nails, corner 3. Bro, vital. Oh my. Man.
At 6'6" number 9, Dylan Brooks. Starting at shooting guard.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Checking out the Lakers, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Brandon Ingram. Hayes is out there with Bol. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's James in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now here's Doncic. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Hayes picks him up. Top of the key. Rebound, the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Şengün.
As this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
Doncic hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Van Vliet outside. Floats one. Bol grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Ingram. Outside Bol. Doncic against Van Vliet. Doncic passes to Bol. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Van Vliet with a screen on James. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Now here's Van Vliet, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Here's Şengün. He goes up again. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw good from Şengün. And Grant, the Rockets opening up the pocketbooks. Brought in several vets over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, Van Vliet and Brooks are the big names. I mean, they wanted to spend to get leaders to help their young core. We'll see how it mixes, but they feel now it's the time to make their move.
Doncic, good.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Here's Green. Oh, hammer it home!
That hurt. And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and it's Green missing. Green against Ingram. Here's the three. Wold, the pass to Ingram. Wold, a screen on Green. Ingram into the lane. Wold. Back to Ingram. Over Green, and Ingram gets it to go on the assist from Wold.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Here's Green. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Şengün. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Rockets have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Şengün finds Smith. Crosses over. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Here's James. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Green against James. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Green. And here's Smith. Shots blocked. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Van Vliet hits the trifecta.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Green for 3. Another 3 from Houston. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. And it's rejected. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. And rejected. From deep, here's Doncic. Hayes, great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside, puts up a deep 3. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ingram. Doncic left side, over Van Vliet. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The 3, Smith. Rebound, the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one's good. Ingram.
With a look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Now a timeout called by Houston. It seems like rookies these days get more playing time right away compared to past generations. But Smitty, you were relied on immediately.
Yeah, I was a top 5 pick for the Miami Heat, and they were only in their 4th season as an expansion team. So I knew I was going to get a chance to play. I just wasn't sure how much.
taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. In the third spot, Fred VanVleet.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Pass to Şengün. Brooks a screen on Hayes. Steps back. Here's Şengün. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's James. Outside for Ingram. Fires for three. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Green. Rebound, the Lakers. Wold's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They get it again. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
VanVleet with it. Now Doncic defending. The Rockets again can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
The Rockets trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
They've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now here's Doncic. A 29-point game for him in the win against Miami. Well, Smitty, despite starting and playing, the Lakers made it to the conference finals last year.
And it wasn't easy, B.A. Knocking out Ja and the second-seeded Grizzlies, then defeating Steph and the defending champion Warriors. A really impressive run.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. VanVleet outside. The three is up. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Eason. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Timeout call. Houston.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
This is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And so it's Houston with it. 7-point differential. Adams with a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Doncic hammers it home.
Such an intelligent playmaker. LeBron spots the openings and exploits them.
Pass to Adams. VanVleet against Doncic. Fires it from 18.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
The three is up. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They've been very effective so far. a balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And stolen by Wold. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 14.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Adams. Inside. Here's Van Vliet. And Ingram with the block.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Shepard. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And for the Rockets, their shooting has not been great early, just 27%. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
That one misses. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Şengün, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Şengün's got 7 points in the game. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
And the basket by Abaji.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Holiday. Tight defense on him. And Şengün gets it to go. He's got 9.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
That's tipped and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
For your Rockets, number 1, Amin Thompson.
Eason, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Şengün. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
That'll be 3.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. They're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
The Lakers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. We've got Green. He's out there with Tari Easton. Alperon Şengün out there with Whitmore. And it's Shepard in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Ryan, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Tate's checked in for the Rockets.
First team foul. In for your Rockets, number 8. Jason Tate.
Lakers on D. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Smitty, you had your fair share of deep playoff runs. What was it like to finally break through and win a championship in 2003?
You know, BA, it was an unbelievable feeling. Getting a chance to win the championship with that Spurs team was unbelievable. Had some Hall of Fame players, but more importantly, some Hall of Fame people.
Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Holiday. Abaji can't hit. And the Rockets shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Şengün. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And Reddish, here we go.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Shepard. Now Şengün. Tries again. Rebound by the Lakers.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hachimura with a screen on Holiday. Abaji. Reddish on the wing. Three-pointer. Eason pulls it in.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Shepard. And the jumper from the wing offline. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. To the wing on the left. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Hachimura, defended by Eason. Just 3 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose. Eason with a steal. Outside Holiday. Here's Shepard. Now Şengün. Reddish covering. Şengün, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And again, the Lakers, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Holiday. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
Their big man did a tremendous job grabbing rebounds, but to be fair, their rebounding was a total team effort. Everybody chipped in.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Rockets shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Pass to Green. To the inside. Şengün. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
To the middle. Şengün with a steal.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time. They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
The Rockets trail. Here's Shepard. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Green, money from deep.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Now to Hachimura. The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Shepard, that's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Outside, Green. Another one falls for Houston.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
Puts up a 3, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And on both sides of the ball, Rui Hachimura plays with great aggression.
Grant, he embraces that part of his game. You can't ignore the physicality that he plays with. Rui is at his best when he's playing bully ball.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
For Los Angeles, number 9 at the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good. Green's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hachimura's got 5 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Throws it up high. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green, the pass to Brooks. Şengün in the post. Rebound by the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Smith passes to Green. Launches it from deep. Hachimura with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Tipped away. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Adams checked in for Şengün. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. From outside the arc. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Adams. 10 points for him.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Goes up at the elbow. That one is off. Green with the defensive effort. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Down low. Cuts off the pass. From deep three-point land. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Back to Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Right side, Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. And Houston is shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
To halt the run. Rockets with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Green, driving inside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Here's Hachimura, and the shot goes. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Outside, Green. Finding some room inside, Green.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Rockets on D. They lead by 4 and out of bounds. Houston will have it. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. Green going right at the rim. Back to Adams. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. .146 left to play in the first half. It's stolen. And here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And down it goes. 2 points. 15 points in the game.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open bang.
A minute 9 left in the second period. Outside Reddish, back to Vanderbilt. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 7-point Houston lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
They are also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
The first free throw is good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. No good on the second free throw. Well, the Lakers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Van Vliet with a screen on Ingram. A teardrop. Jalen Green.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Wold, pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Van Vliet. Again, Houston.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Here's Doncic. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Took them a while to find the rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Houston Rockets.
You could tell they love playing in front of this crowd. The energy helps fuel this team right now. The sixth man is doing their job, Shaq.
Yeah, there's no let up of these fans, loyal and loud.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Mavs are really hurting. They're missing Kyrie, and that hurts big time. His impact on the offensive end, his scoring, his controlling the pace, difficult things to live without.
Yeah, but this is a chance for the others to step up. Someone has to fill those shoes. Can't cry about it.
Yeah, but when you wear a size 6 and the guy wears 11, tell him it's not going to work.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Brandon Ingram out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Bull in at the power forward. Now here's Green. Pass to Van Vliet. 4-3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Van Vliet against Doncic. He takes it in. Doncic takes it right to the cup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Şengün, a screen on Ingram. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 23 points.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce. Did a great finish.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 1 shot.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Ingram against Green. Tries a 10-footer. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Up top, Şengün. To the middle. And Ingram with the block. James outside. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Oh, are you kidding me? And he jams it home with authority.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
Now here's Green. 23 points in the game. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his third foul so far. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. Fires the three.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Smitty, part of what makes LeBron James so inspiring is how competitive he is still.
BA, I don't think he'll ever lose that fire in his eyes. But you're right, he's still hungry. Every game, even the little ones, LeBron wants to win just as bad as ever.
Both free throws good from James.
One of the greatest players of all time, and LeBron still adds to his game.
Green against Ingram. Green, the pass to Şengün, and stolen by Hayes. From deep, and there's James on the assist from Bowl.
3 points.
Bowl's got 4 assists now tonight.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Timeout called. Houston. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
For three, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got 7 points.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Doncic. Van Vliet with some nice D.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Green, the pass to Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Bowl grabs the board. Bowl's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the paint. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
The defense is all over LeBron, so he gets physical to ensure he's fouled while shooting.
First one falls.
The man looking good from the line so far this half.
Both free throws good from James. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Smith. Van Vliet with it. Basket's good. Van Vliet's got 22.
to counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Pass to Hayes. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Van Vliet, guarded by Doncic. Van Vliet drives. Pass to Şengün. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. Second.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Rockets, Alfred Şengün. 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Green with the ball. 23 points in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Brooks. Outside, Green for 3. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Green against Ingram. Outside, Green. The shot, no good.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Showing some nice handles in the pick and roll. Ingram's creativity is fun to watch in these sets.
And the Rockets call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Easton's checked in. Here's Şengün. Şengün, throw it down.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
Doncic. Second chance effort. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Green. Van Vliet with a screen on Hayes. Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Doncic. Here's Wold. Kicks it to Doncic. 3-pointer. Rockets with a rebound. Easton's got his 5th rebound of this one. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Now, here's Green. He's got 25. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And another miss by Houston.
When he's frustrated, that's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Doncic with the bucket.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Van Vliet with a screen on Hayes. Now here's Şengün. 21 points in the game. And Bull over to help. 6 to shoot. Şengün finds Smith. His first shot coming late. Eason can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Knocked away, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Smith with it, guarded down on Wold. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal.
And he can play the bully ball inside. Smith Jr. He knows his size and frame.
Oh, he gets them both. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Green against Ingram. He got a piece of it.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And it's Doncic missing. The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. From the high post. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Şengün's got 23 points.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know, the adjustment should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Eason, a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got a 7th rebound here tonight. Eason against James.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. Has 2 points for a trip to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
That one's no good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Green. Wold grabs the board. Wold's got his 16th rebound on the night. Ingram, the pass to James. Over Green. The rebound by Shepherd. The Rockets shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Pass to Green from deep. LeBron with the rebound.
I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
Doncic is doubled. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepherd. Check by James. James with the block.
Over LeBron. No. Going to have to try something different next time.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets.
Whitmore.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Shepherd. Shot on the wing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. They are just owning the boards right now.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here's Houston. They trail by 6. Shepherd off the mark there with a 3. The drive by Ingram. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Oh, no good. Bull's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Shepherd. The Lakers with a rebound.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's James. Oh, the swat by Adams.
LeBron James. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 1. Fred VanVleet.
Free throw good from Van Vliet.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred VanVleet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
Here's Shepherd. Van Vliet outside. There's the triple.
enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Shepard. Here's Adams. And the layup is good. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Got to do more than this to stop Adams. He's relentlessly strong inside.
Here's Doncic. Pass to James. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Ingram finds Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pass to Shepard. The free ball. Rebound, the Lakers.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Here's Ingram. Blocked. Van Vliet against Doncic. Shoots off the step back. Van Vliet misses. James deciding where to go with it. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Thompson. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
For the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, Easton with a steal. Thompson left side. That one rolls around and rims out.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Thompson.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need. Right now, impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Reddish. Out to Hachimura. Back to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Goes back up. Here's Hachimura. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. And the Lakers lead by 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Thompson Thompson passes to Şengün. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And the three off target. The Rockets have got only 1-5 to fall here in the fourth. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Abaji, defended by Thompson. Eason comes with a double. Thompson with a steal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
I mean, he and his twin brother Asar coming through overtime elite, a different path for both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
Jalen Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Right side Green, here's Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 6 assists now in the game.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Abaji. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Şengün passes to Green. No good with the triple.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Over to the wing. Hachimura outside. Now here's Reddish. He's covered closely.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
He knocks down the first one.
Reddish. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Pass to Şengün. Green with the ball. Outside Eason. Over to Hachimura. And so he draws the foul. To the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
That's good from Eason. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, B.A. Most likely a team would move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
Here's Shepard. Here's Whitmore outside. That's the 3 ball to go. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
With the floater. The rebound by Shepard.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And it's Green missing.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Reddish finds Hachimura. The Lakers.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be destructive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Whitmore to the wing, right side. Here's Şengün. This one for 3. And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Shepard. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Yeah, that'll do it. Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Wold, pass to Doncic. And here's Ingram outside. Easton pulls it in. Easton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Now here's Green, and he lays it up and in. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
For Houston, they've got 6 of their 13 shots to go. That's to Şengün. And the shot goes down. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Doncic. It's Şengün, high post, over Bull. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Time ball here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Here's Hayes. James up top. And here's Doncic outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And lead with a screen on Hayes. Here's Şengün. Tipped. Smith against Hayes. Pass to James. LeBron without hesitation. Finished off by Hayes.
A good recognition by LeBron. The defense reacts to him coming off the screen. He hits the roller in stride.
The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And he's now got the double-double.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Set back. Van Vliet outside. Over James. Oh, a beautiful finish by Fred Van Vliet. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Finished off by Hayes.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now Şengün. Back to Brooks. Rejected by James. 4-3. The Luka 3. Money.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Pass to Şengün. There's the drive. And Şengün throw it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Well, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Van Vliet outside. And the three-pointer goes. Van Vliet's got 29.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits the second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Here's James. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Brooks.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they're struggling tonight. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Houston calls timeout.
Here they come. Yo! Once again, your Clark City, Texas.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Ingram. Fires the three. That one falls. Great save by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Defensively, you don't want to allow Ingram to get cooking from three. It really opens the rest of his game.
The Rockets with another miss.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün, and they get it. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Ingram against Green. Hayes with a screen on Green. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Doncic. Deflected. And he recovers it. Brooks against James from the arc. Offensive rebound. Hayes finds Doncic. From downtown, he got it again. Sensational.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Doncic, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 17-point game. And another miss by Houston. Doncic against Thompson. Doncic outside. Hayes inside. Missed it. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
post is crazy. Yo, Luka, crazy step back three. That's crazy. That's diabolical, bro. On that. Let's go, Bron. I'm pulling up. GG's, people. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with the boy. Hey. The boy waving. We be back.